Yeah, I know, and that's the thing is like, okay, we're either in the event or we're outside freezing our ass off.
On a side note, the Huskers are doing good this year.
Correct. Did you see Missouri got fucking
Smoked by A&M, right?
yeah,
Mizzou, right?
Is
yeah.
this? Are we talking about college football?
Yes.
Okay. I don't pay attention to football.
That doesn't shock me.
I mean, I went to my first soccer game last weekend.
That doesn't shock me, honestly. No, Missouri smoked Buffalo.
hmm
Oh wait, no, backwards. 41-10. Yeah. And they barely beat Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt beat number 1 ranked Alabama. So what does that say about Missouri? That they're better than Alabama?
Do they have good days and bad days?
Yeah, that's what it. Well, I mean, ultimately, the Huskers are prime examples of that right now. Like, we come and we barely, we have a four-quarter knuckle dragon fight shit, and then lose in overtime, and we get blown out, and then we go to like the worst team in our division, and fucking go into halftime at 0-0, and then I don't know what to say anymore. All right, Galley's not showing up. It's just you three.
Hello.
I forgot that. No, you're good.
I had to get some food.
You're all right, man. No worries. Life happens.
How dare you be hungry?
Yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck your needs. D&D is more important.
I mean, I literally just put my dish in the sink. Okay.
Man, I'm
No.
so hungry. How hungry?
How hungry?
Finish the game. Oh, and let me turn on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I haven't opened up any of that yet. I was too busy eating.
What were you eating, huh?
I had chicken tikka masala and turmeric garlic rice.
Damn, boy.
Mm,
I'm low key jealous.
It was quite tasty.
I had cereal.
Well,
was it good?
It was s'mores cereal, so yes.
Yeah.
there's 2 different types of adulting.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm about to have mac and cheese and hot dogs.
3. You fall under my category of adulting.
I made a taco.
So a lot of Tuesdays that we have D&D, it's
Yeah.
just air fryer chicken nuggets for me because it's the fastest thing after I get off work.
Dude, the air fryer like fucking slaps.
Beyond. My character sheet.
Okay, so I said I was gonna put minis together. I look at the instructions and I'm quite intimidated, so I might not.
Do I want to know what I'm looking at here?
Oh, it's just random shapes and stuff.
It's a masterpiece.
It's gone.
It was
I'll be right
Japanese
back.
art, and you
I'm
just
not
didn't
walking that far
realize it.
away. You're gonna watch me walk the whole way there.
Yes, oh.
Yep, this is the Ohio Dome.
Ugh.
I'd rather it be the Dimsdale Dibadome.
Wah.
Dimsdale Dibadome?
I only have 2 sprues. Where's number 69? I gotta find 69 first before I move on.
Watch it only go to 68.
No, well, no, because there's a 72 on here, so there's...
I ate it.
I will shove my foot down your throat.
Kinky.
Is it magical? Because I'll eat it because my name is Gail.
That's a good one.
Because my name's Gail.
I found 69. The fuck is it?
I must consume your magical items.
Oh, it's
no.
it's a reliquary with a purity seal on it. Huh. Nifty. All right. before Rufus decides to blow me up even more than I already deserve. What is this? Oh, the bases. All right. Who remembers where we left off? Do, 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 do.
You met me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Descriptor.
That's it.
Yeah, we met the guy.
Pretty much. You guys did you fiddle flirted around at the whatchamacallit?
You met the storm that was approaching.
And then you guys decided to travel, and during traveling, you got yanked sideways because of reasons.
Wild magic.
And then, after that, why is this getting stuck on itself? It shouldn't be. Thank you. And then after that, you decided you're going to stay on Dakotas for a bit, and you're going to travel to the Whispering Glen. No, Whispering Grove. Whispering Glen is another place.
Because we wanted to go to Ninu Charvel.
No, I did not.
Yeah, we're starting at library.
That was fucking that it like I'm putting this out here. You have not metagamed much at all in my experience, and you are metagaming the fuck out of this.
Oh, it was just so funny because it happened so long ago in real lifetime.
Yes. But the thing is, I still remember.
Right, I do too, and that's why it's funny.
To you, not to me,
I
though.
But it is the closest town before we go into the Whispering Grove.
That is a factual statement I cannot lie with.
Oh, I had an idea. If Rufus does die, how to bring in my other character.
Hey, are you
I will-
aware on the back of the book? I can't see the camera, so I need to pull this up. Ah! Are you aware on the back of the book? It gives you effectively the stat card for your dudes. Nate?
Oh, sorry, I was turning on my light. Yeah, I saw that on the back of all my stuff.
That's pretty dope.
So instead of buying index cards, you could technically just use the instruction manuals.
Yeah, no, I'm better off. I'm better off bringing a second phone, than trying to do that. So
I mean, there's plenty of outlets in the war room, game
What?
room, D&D room.
your room?
No, the D&D room. No, my room's the sex room. I'm just kidding.
Your D&D room, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, my microphone's 8 miles away. I don't know if you guys how well you guys have been hearing me this whole time.
Great.
I don't know what is in my system, but it wants out, and I want it out. So, all right. Well, I guess that means what we need to do now is
Are
start.
we on the internet?
Oh, we've been on the internet for the last 8 minutes.
Oh, hello, internet.
Yeah,
Hello, internet.
we were on the internet before I pulled up Trans World.
Oh,
So, yeah, all of that was on there. So,
Bless you.
yeah. Should take some music next. Use next is what I should do, but that's what smart boys do, and I'm not a smart boy. Okie day. So we need to travel from somewhere in there to Nino Charvel. That sound about right? Hello?
yes.
Did I mute Rufus? Oh fuck. Why did I mute Rufus?
I don't know, because you didn't want me to talk about Nino Charvel anymore.
SMH.
I don't know. I look down, I'm like, why is Rufus muted? And I look and I hover over it and muted by you. What the fuck? I didn't know.
Hey, can you stop dying?
No.
We have D&D to get to.
Man.
I'm working on it, alright? Calm your booty hole. And the rest of you too.
Actually, that's a funny story, is that I just dropped 8 logs in the foundry of Water.
8?
Yeah.
It must have been like that fucking long.
You have to make a con save on every single one of them.
Roll to save against what? You want to sell.
Yeah, what if I fail?
You know those shits where you walk away and like your ass is raw.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Rolls in that one. Self-destruct.
Toilet fucking shatters.
Well, no, what happens is you roll that one, you stand up, you sneeze, and it's everywhere.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
It's like
even
bad-
better.
It's like Bad Grandpa in the fucking restaurant where it just
Yeah.
paints the wall.
Uh-huh.
That's not a great line, but I can live with it.
Me
We'll
too.
just call it 1,100 miles. You can't even see. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Shit.
Yeah, you're measuring.
My dick.
Yeah, 2.1 millimeters on the screen.
Damn.
Are my calipers not up here? Fuck.
Because that's as big as it you can get is on your calipers, which only goes to 3 inches wide.
Fucker, they go to 6 inches. 6 plus, actually. I don't know exactly what it is. It doesn't go to 7, but it doesn't stop at 6.
I need 2 calipers.
You can go fuck yourself. Alrighty.
You're gonna want to close your stream if you're gonna open up Google Sheets.
Did you hear any of that?
Yes, I heard it. Believe it or not, I can open a couple of these without you guys seeing shit. I'm not terribly stupid.
I'm just preventing me from seeing all the information you don't want me to see.
Yeah, but you're still gonna figure it out somehow.
I always do.
You're gonna be
Yep.
a little devious today.
You don't have access to this, do you?
No,
Okay. You aren't one of the
you should be able to see who has access.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that off the top of my head.
It's near the top right of the screen. It'd have a shared icon, and
Yeah.
it'll tell you who all has access to it.
Oh, just me, I guess.
Yeah, should be. You've always copy pasted stuff and then shared it to me.
I wonder why.
Some of it had white font, and I figured it out.
That was the worst. That was the worst. I was like, oh, he's gonna be nice. Nope. All right. Now that I'm still pseudo dying. Huh? All right. Perfect number of people. All right. Back streets back. All right. I need a I'm gonna die check. I need a survival check out of you.
Okay. 18.
Very nice.
Can I help you, Penny? Or are you aware that I'm dying too? And you just want to make sure I don't die because you need food. Do you need to go outside, go potty?
I'll be right back.
All right, with an 18, fairly normal day. It is it's very contrasting go from the hottest, arguably the hottest place on the planet to suddenly the coldest continent on the planet. Some of you guys are acting like it is fucking Sub-Zero, and then there's Rufus out there who is just like, why are you complaining?
Yeah. I'm like, this is relaxing now.
Yeah, Rufus is back to normal, whereas everyone else is like,
Okay.
I'm
Good job.
dying.
Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I put on my clothing of cold weather.
You put on a coat. Got it.
Basically, it was just clothing, and then it says, comma, cold weather.
That's probably the stuff for like the Great White North. So it's overkill right now, but
Oh, okay. Well,
it's better than
just
nothing.
just know whenever it gets that cold, that's what I'm doing.
All right, like I said, it is fairly bit overkill. Who messaged me?
It was me. It was just my idea for my wizard. If Rufus dies, because I know all of those things exist.
What kind of wizard are you planning on doing as a divination?
Ah! Ah! Stop fucking with my brain. Also, stop backseat DMing my campaign somehow.
Sorry. It was just a really good idea. I'm
It
like, oh,
is-
if Rufus died, it came because you said Rufus is gonna die or whatever in the chat.
Yeah, it is a great idea. The problem is you are somehow managing to backseat campaign my campaign.
Sorry.
And I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not terribly upset, obviously. It's just like, how the fuck are you coming up with all the good ideas and I'm not? So. No, you cannot go drive your car. Why are you in different clothes?
They were dirty.
You cannot go drive your car. Because I said so. Because it's getting late.
But I have a license.
No. You're gonna spend more time getting it ready than you will actually driving it. For a minute. Okay. But yeah, that check is good. No worries there. Rufus! Second verse, same as the first. Nothing crazy happens at all. Yeah.
Just
Alright.
trucking along.
Yeah, pretty much. Storm!
So with D&D Beyond, I just pressed the
Should just,
red dice with the B on it.
I believe so.
So you should just have to be able to press the plus button next to your survival roll, like whatever the number is next to survival on D&D Beyond.
Hey,
Oh,
there
yep, I pressed
goes.
it. Oh, yep, and that was wow. Okay.
That's I mean,
Hey, it popped up. Okay, that's good.
yep.
Everything's working.
Yay. So yeah, no, you next morning you guys get back on the road, start traveling, yada yada yada. It's a bit colder than you're used to. I guess this morning was a bit on the nippier side. You guys feel the cold. It's kind of starting to get to you. It's not like affecting you yet, but you guys notice that it's cold. Back to the top backs.
Okay. Another 18.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Are your dice loaded?
They're digital.
I know.
Mm.
I want to make mine roll nat ones and see if I can die.
Why won't you let me die? Fucking Rufus every time he rolls a nat one.
Yeah, purposely makes fucking Rufus exhausted just so that he can roll that once.
I mean, he can do that to himself. He just has to stay up one night. So yeah, there's not much to say. Same as your last 18. Rufus.
That was almost a 23.
Rolled one better than his 23. I can't keep saying all's well that ends well. So I'm gonna stop there. Storm, you're up.
Okay. That's better.
Yep. On that note, at this point, it's probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You guys walk into Nino Charville. Nino Charville is a meh-sized town. Nothing terribly crazy. Nothing terribly. There's nothing about the town that makes it stand out. But then again, there's nothing about the town. Yeah, there's nothing special about town. It's a medium-sized, basic town. There's probably one magic shop in town if you tried to find it. Couple inns, couple taverns, handful of like general stores, and a shit ton of mom and pop shops.
Do we want to, take a look around town, or do we want to rest for the night and then in the morning try to get to the Whispering Grove?
Yeah, let's start off a fresh day going to the Whispering Grove, so then we have
I wouldn't mind.
at least
I
a
would like
rest.
to ask some people around town about that place, just because it's so close. They might have insight of what we might run into.
Of the Grove. Okay. Give me tell you what, all 3 of you give me persuasion checks. This is just to see how much information I bleed over to you.
Okay.
What check?
Your favorite.
Your best. Well, maybe not your best check, but you're close to best check.
It has to be best. That has to be on par with your best check, right?
Gosh.
Yeah.
My best check is 1 better than that.
Not you, him.
Yeah,
yours is
persuasion,
one better than him.
performance, intimidation, and deception is at plus 13.
All right. So you guys start asking, or Rufus specifically, I don't know if the other 2 tag along or not. You start asking around town, asking stuff like, hey, do you know about this place? What's up with it? What can you tell me about it? We're going to be going over there in a bit. And a couple of them are like, oh, it's this weird pseudo magical, like conglomerate of trees. Some druids like to go there and like worship or meditate or ascend, or I don't know. They're druids. I'm not. I'm a fucking farmer. I don't know. Some people hold to high regards. And then you get to this last person, and you ask them, like, "Oh, yes, I am well aware of that place. I actually did my my minor's thesis on this. It is a magical area of most people believe it to be trees, but actually it's more along lines like treants, dryads, kind of Feywild Eskian creatures that just have chosen to stay here and inhabit it. They say that any tree that is grown from their seeds is able to fertilize an entire field worth of crops. But unfortunately, well, okay, let me back that up. Let Andrew back that up. And Andrew's gonna metagame talk this. So you guys are aware of how crops work with, like, they'll go 4 years on corn and 1 year on soybeans, because soybeans put like nitrogen back into the ground and corn suck up the nitrogen.
Yes.
Okay.
Standard agricultural process. Got it.
Yes. Well, no. So the trees do what the soybeans do, but you just need to like plant one somewhere near your plot of crops, and it will provide the nutrients that they need. So that's what I mean when I say one tree planted in an area will provide nutrients for a acre of land.
So we just need 1 tree on a hill. Got it.
Sure.
That was too old of a reference. I apologize.
One Tree Hill, I got it.
Okay,
it was
good.
It was a good one.
Old tree. Got it. Okay.
And then he continues to go on with, But trying to get in there and get one of these seeds to plant the tree has been a process many have tried, but few fail. Few have succeeded. They ask riddles and they ask personal endeavors. Most of the people who come out of it successful choose not to share what happened. Otherwise, it would ruin your experience and your gratitude for what you get. Yeah, it's kind of one of those ones of we know enough to know, but not enough to tell.
Okay.
Well, what would you pay for a first-hand count of going into that place? Since you sound like a researcher yourself.
They look back at you and I think at this point, knowing what I know about it, if I wanted to learn more of it, I would rather experience it myself than have someone else experience and report back to me.
Do you need an escort? We're going there already. We're mercenaries, so if you need an escort and want to pay us, we will gladly take you there.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, if you're offering to take me, I would be willing to pay you a amount of money to tag along. Yeah.
For our group, to cover costs and expenses, 50 gold a day, however long the trip takes. It's a very short walk, so it could be like a day or two out there, but unless we get stuck in some weird ferry trap.
I'm checking it. So it's a day out there based on walking distance.
So at most, at probably minimum, would probably be 150 gold. So we have a day to explore the place and whatnot. Unless he wants longer. But yeah, 50 gold a day is reasonable for 4 people to escort him out there.
Oh, that's why I got tiny for everything. Sorry. Can we bring that down to... Oh, unfortunately, 150 is a little too rich for my blood. Can we bring that down to a grand total of 85?
I look back to everyone else.
How about like 115?
How about 95? I still unfortunately have a wife and kids to feed at home.
Insight.
Go for it.
Yeah.
That's
13.
not one of the ones where it bullshits to 10, does it?
I don't.
No, that's me. My insight bullshits to 10.
Okay.
Mine is persuasion and deception.
Off of a 13. Oh my god. Skylar, stop it!
Oh my.
You feel he's telling the truth, but at the same time he's being I'm gonna put it this way. 150 is a little too rich for his blood. He does have a wife and kids. You got a hankering 115 might be his cap.
Okay.
I'm gonna phrase it that way.
What about 105?
Hey, do me a favor. There's 2 soda cans up front in the car. Can you bring those up for me? We are not using that backpack for school. No. Cause that's a special backpack Aunt Yellen gave you. We're not using it for school. We will use it when we go to Aunt Jill's. We are not using that for school. No. Sorry. 105. All right. I can make 105 work.
105. All right.
I will pay you upon return of home, though.
Fair
That sounds
enough.
all right with me.
I say that's reasonable enough.
Perfect. All right.
Before Gally has a chance to say anything, I just glare at him.
Where would you guys like to meet tomorrow?
We could meet at your home so we know where we're going to bring you back to.
That makes sense. Are you aware of the library that's being built in town?
We just arrived in town. We haven't really had a chance to explore much yet. We just we're asking about the Whispering Grove because that's where we're already off to.
Interesting. Okay. There is a library that's being built in town. I am just right across the street from it.
What type of creature is this guy?
The dude you're talking to?
Mm-hmm.
He is
Dwarf?
No. He is, let's go with a Triton.
Triton.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't they have issues out of water, or am I thinking wrong?
You're thinking wrong.
Okay.
There are very few creatures who have negative features. The Dark Elf, the OG kobolds, orcs, centaurs. If you count the fact that to climb a ladder, it costs them 5 foot for every 1 foot they move. So yeah.
Okay.
No. Because that is too small for you. And that is your Chucky costume. You are not wearing that to school. I don't care that it's your favorite. You're not wearing it to school. Because I said so. No. Ask again and I'm throwing it away. Yeah, that's what I thought. No! Let me play games with my friends, please. God. Okay, yeah, you know where she lives. He lives.
Before we part ways, do you know of a good inn or anything that we could stay at for the night?
Yeah, just down the street here, there's the tavern. It's an inn. It's a restaurant. It's an all-in-one. It's also what they call themselves.
All right. Well, we'll see you just after first light.
I can make that work. He gives a little nod and heads on his way.
Is there anything else you guys want to see in town?
I guess I'm curious to what they have at the inn, but that's about it.
Whatever. You can't wear it to school.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll talk about it later.
I'm also curious what's in the lone magic shop in this little town.
Oh, they have a magic shop here, huh?
That's what we were told when we were asking around.
I'm alright to go anywhere.
Magic shop generator.
Lead the way.
He has to generate the magic shop first.
Welcome to my yard sale. No.
Let's do a small city. I'm a All right. All right. So after a little wandering around town, you do find a I don't like those numbers. I digress. You do find the smallest magic shop. You walk in and it's magic shop is a stretch. But motherfucker. I wish I had my Celsius right now. But yeah, it is there are a lot of potions and a handful of items in this store. Because Galley is Galley and Galley would do this. Most of these potions are either snake oil or like honey and water with a little bit of sugar, or aloe vera watered down, or some of them are bullshit, some of them are like home remedies, some of them are like, oh, that's actually very common and useful. So
Are any of the items that it does have like on display anywhere? Can I see them if I walk in?
Yeah, there's a small baggie. There is a set of hide. I shouldn't say small baggie, a small pouch. There is a set of hide armor, and there are 3 scrolls and a sling.
I would like to at least ask about the small pouch.
They point to that and they get a little ear to ear grin and they go, oh, it's mostly a prank item, unfortunately. You toss this in someone's face and they start sneezing and coughing and half choking uncontrollably.
I whisper to Rufus, you remember when Skavik had that happen?
Yeah.
So
how much?
Let me pull up my money calculator. That's that type of item. You know what? I could part for about 370 gold.
I could do 350.
I can do that.
350 negative.
Go ahead and add a dust of sneezing and choking.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yippee! We can play some pranks now.
You've never seen a bat disappear into a cloud of sneezing and choking, have you?
Well, the bat's flying, it just achoo, achoo.
What would a sneezing bat sound like?
Probably just a bunch of squeaks.
Squeak or squeak or squeak or squeak. Squeaking.
Sweet.
We be squeaking.
You guys find anything that catches your eye? I got this little bag.
What kind of potions would you say they have again?
They are to you mostly irrelevant. Snake oil, honey and water, aloe vera that's been watered down. It's a combination of fake, kind of like home remedy, hoodoo, voodoo, backwoods. It's not like total bullshit, but it's like, yeah, but it's just shy of it. And then there are some like legitimate stuff like the equivalent of like Tylenol or something.
How much is the honey and water?
He looks and he goes, for that I could part for that for about a silver.
Here, I'll do you one better. Just places of gold. Just a single gold.
If you insist, I'm not going to say no to free money. You can add I don't know, add like 15 ounces of honey water.
15 ounces of honey water. Is like the liquid a little thick, or is it just all liquid?
Yeah, it's thicker than water, but it's
Still, it's like syrup.
no, it's
Okay.
thinner than syrup. This is a weird one to use. Actually no, NyQuil and DayQuil. You know how that's like it flows fine, but like there's always that little bit left in the cup when you do the shot of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
That's about how viscous it is. So in mass it moves just fine, but in small numbers it's a little thicker and more viscous.
Also like blood.
There are two sides of that conversation, and we just showed them both.
Added it. Yep. I think it worked.
Okay.
Oh wait. There we go. I have it.
Okay.
All right, I'm heading out.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no, thank you. If you have hankering to come on back, you know where I'm at.
I was looking at the scrolls.
Oh, okay. There are 3. Beacon of Hope, Flaming Seer, and Word of Radiance.
I don't know what any of those do.
Word of Radiance is a cantrip, AoE spell.
Yeah. Beacon of Hope, I believe. Ooh, don't quote me on this. It either buffs the AC of a target, but you take its damage, or yeah, I think that's what Beacon of Hope does. I could be wrong. Google it. Look it up.
Doing it right now.
Look it up.
Beacon of Hope.
Look it up.
This
Oh,
guy's
advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible for mini healing.
That I was like, I feel like it has the regains max HP.
The
But I
Beacon of
was
Hope.
yeah.
Okay. I'll grab
You'll grab that. You'll pick that up.
that one, just
Okay.
from the name of it, thinking of like what would happen with Gally at any moment.
Wait. Wait. Are you saying the fact that he could die at any moment, or the fact that he could kill you at any moment?
That he could kill me.
Yes. Just
Gotcha.
a yes to both of those.
Gotcha. Okay. He looks at you and goes, I can part for that for 170 gold.
120.
Persuasion check. Yeah, he'll take that 120 heal. Wowza.
What was the other twos again?
Flaming Sphere and Word of Radiance.
Okay, yeah, because you said Word of Radiance is a cantrip.
Correct.
You said Flame Sphere?
Flaming Sphere.
Oh, Flaming Sphere. Yeah, also take the Flaming Sphere one.
Oh, okay.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, let's see. Goes. That one is gonna be 300.
300.
That's the word that came out of my mouth.
Hmm. Why so much?
You know, it is an offensive spell. Spells that tend to be offensive are usually categorized a bit higher because, if a farmer comes along and wants to deal with a small coyote problem or anything, I mean, I shouldn't say small coyote, but has a problem with certain creatures, they can grab one of these and deal with it.
Okay. Hmm. Alrighty. Well, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. My mother taught me how to bargain. What about 150?
Ho, 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 ho. Oh, dude. Oh, wow. I need a persuasion at disadvantage. You're cutting him in half.
Oh, yep.
No.
He goes,
That's fine.
yeah, that's
Oh no.
no, that's too much. I will not
Okay.
entertain that.
Okay, alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mother was a bitch. Anyway, the real offer is 200.
That's still pretty low.
225?
And you just rolled a nat 1. Give me wait, which one are you gonna go? Which one are you gonna sit with? 200 or 225?
225.
All right, give me a persuasion check straight. I suppose I can make 225 work.
Okay. I'll throw an extra 20 in just cuz.
Okay, so go ahead and mark off 245 then. And add yourself a scroll of flaming sphere.
Roll of Flaming Sphere and Scroll of
Beacon of hope.
the Beacon of Hope.
Mm-hmm. What is wrong with me? These numbers are different. Anything else, guys?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What are we doing then?
Was there anything else, or should we go to that inn?
We should probably just go to the inn so we can get up early and meet the guy at his house. so we can get to the Whispering Grove, where there's most likely a piece of armor we're looking for in there, or something.
There's the thing.
Did he say what time we should meet him?
I told him just after first light.
Fair enough.
Holy shit, it's dropped 10 degrees outside.
I think Rufus will be our alarm clock. He gets up pretty early.
That's correct. I also go to bed early because I'm an old man.
Yes.
I don't know if we described him or not yet, but he is in the latest years of an average bugbear lifespan.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's an old bugbear.
That's why you have to roll for those.
Whenever I roll in that, whenever I roll in that one, I roll a d100 to see if I die or not.
That is on him, by the way. That's not a me.
Yeah.
That's not a me
Yeah,
thing.
I
That's a...
chose. That's what I
You made
chose.
You
Yeah.
made that up? That's awesome.
That would actually be hilarious to run a whole party that's old people.
So I stole it from Critical Role is where I stole that from.
Chutney.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Chutney also has to roll a d100 every morning to see if he wakes up alive.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
that old?
Oh no.
Yeah, he's a gnome that's over 400.
Oh,
Wow.
yikes.
Yeah.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
So that's where I stole it from. I just changed it a little bit, so it's not every morning. It's only when I roll that one.
It's because you're not that old yet. Give it a few more years and you will have to.
Yeah.
Can I help you, ma'am? Huh? Can I help you? Huh?
You're not paying attention to me.
I know, that's her problem.
Mhm.
She requires more attention than you think.
The fact that you lived this long, though.
Yeah.
Living the life he lives. So.
I'm good at what I do.
Alright, you guys can go ahead and mark down. Unless we are about to drink excessively, you guys can go ahead and mark down 3 silver for the food, the drinks, and the bed.
3 silver total or each?
Each.
All right.
So 9.
Yes.
So how would I calculate that with the gold? Just
Yeah.
like
10 silver per gold.
You can also just subtract 9 silver and it'll do the math for you.
It didn't do it for me.
What?
Yeah.
So it's base 10, so 10 gold and 1 platinum, 10 silver and 1 gold, 10 copper and 1 silver.
okay, 10 copper and 1 silver. Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't use Electrum here.
Fucking stupid is what it is.
And what's it? 1 copper. There we go.
What do you want, horse? Huh? What is your problem? What is your malfunction?
Ons.
Alrighty. Next morning rolls around. Rufus wakes up early as fuck, as he normally does. You guys can get breakfast in real quick if you want. And then you can go on your way and go pick up Sir Who's the What's It.
I just realized we never did get his name.
No, you didn't. I should probably look up what Triton name should be.
Splash.
Splish splash, I'm taking a bath.
Magikarp.
Can you imagine if that was actually his freaking name?
No, it's Carp Magia.
All right, so you guys head over to Triton's house.
Yes, sir.
All right. You guys head over and you actually see, sitting on the front step, you see Miss Triton sitting on the front step waiting for you guys to show up. He sees that you guys are walking up. He stands up and just kind of waves at you guys and starts heading your way.
As once he gets closer, I'm like, I just realized I never asked your name yesterday.
You can call me Kogos.
All right, Cog. It's too long. It's Cog. Sorry.
I can live with that.
Mercenary life. Easy the fight stuff. Remember names? That's really hard.
We're just gonna keep changing his name. It starts
All right.
at log and
All
then
right,
it goes
Quark,
to
let's go.
gear. Yeah.
What'd you just call him?
Cork.
What? What? Dude. Okay. You got
I'm gonna say, go ahead and lead the way because you're from around here. We know the rough direction.
Yep, we're just gonna head right that way, and he starts heading that way. Fuck it. We'll have Cog roll this roll. Cause fuck you guys.
Having water skin roll it. Good.
Oh, damn.
You're just gonna keep changing his fucking name every time, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm waiting for it's like Sir Coddington Worth the Third, some shit like that. Like that is not even short.
No, my homie Clark Simpson's got this.
I ever told you there's something wrong with you guys?
I think once a week.
Once every other week.
Once, yeah, every other week.
Yeah.
No. I tell you almost bi-weekly. Because I talk to you damn near every day.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you head out in the forest. Nothing crazy happens. But after almost a full day of traveling, Mr. Triton, because you're not going to say his real name, turns around, looks at you guys, and goes, well, if my math is correct, it's about another maybe hour that way. You can either set up camp here or get closer and set up camp there, and I don't know. What would you guys like to do?
Do you not recommend camping there at night?
I don't know. My initial gut reaction would be no, because kind of Feywild-esque magic is involved with them, and I'd rather not get turned into a fish in the middle of the night.
They might-
I don't know if there is a harm or hurt. I don't know if it's good or bad to sleep nearby or not. I don't know.
They would
That's
probably
good call, Clorox.
they would probably think of it as their property, so maybe we should just sleep here.
Yeah. We'll set up camp here and arrive there in the morning.
Alrighty. Okay. Who is gonna take the watch for the night?
Storm can.
Well, technically that needs to be watches, because not one person. So who wants first watch?
Oh yeah, that would give me an exhaustion point.
I will take last watch.
I'll take first.
Which just means you're gonna wake up.
Correct.
Alright. Alright, Storm, you want second or third?
I'll take second.
Alright, that means third goes to
Allie.
try again.
Me?
Try again.
Carnifex.
No! No!
Oh.
No!
Spatula's
No!
got this. Spatula's got this.
What?
What's fucking spatula?
Are you just like on fucking dictionary and just like fucking go to Wikipedia, random page?
Dr. Krabs, you got
Literally just
What?
I'm just picking up random objects.
Why do you have a spatula in your fucking? Okay, I can't say anything
I
to
don't.
that.
I just
Oh,
I don't have one here. It's just I'm just like thinking of random objects.
so
I
I'm
used
the
a spatula earlier when I made dinner.
so I'm the weird one.
Yeah.
And he's calling us weird.
hmm
It's for 3D printing. Shut up. All right. Alrighty, here we go through the night. Here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them open at the time. Going on in my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose.
Yeah.
X. Roll perception check.
Man, Cog's got bars. Not gonna lie.
Did you say bugs?
No, Cog's got
Oh.
bars.
Why do you keep rolling 18s?
Hey, listen.
Stop it! That's concerning.
It's my second favorite number.
It's your first.
You haven't been a part of the group long enough. 69.
Oh. Yes, that's true. Love that number.
All
He is
right.
a bard.
All right. Number 2. Storm.
Okie dokie. You said survival?
Perception.
Oh, perception. 14.
Alrighty. Next up. Guys aren't going to give him a silly name.
Dr. Cogs. Dr.
Fucking,
Krabs. There we go.
fucking Carnifex still has me just like, what the fuck? Carnifex? No, that's a whole nother different freaking IP.
The Triton has it.
Carnifer.
Yes, I
There
know.
you go.
You keep Warhammer 40k out of my D&D, fucker. Alright, Rufus, bring us home.
Let's go nat 1. Oh, nope, nat 20 instead.
The other side of the die.
I will give this to you. It's a fairly silent morning. Sun's just starting to crest over the horizon. And you barely notice this. Whoop. I don't want to cheat and let everyone else hear it. So, you barely notice this, but as you're just kind of sitting there waiting for everyone else to wake up, you look out and you see these almost so you know what like the morning fog on like a fall day is, how it kind of hangs on the low spots. Hello?
Yes, sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
cool, awesome. So it kind of looks like morning fog, but it is just slowly snaking towards where Cogsworth said the Glen was. It almost looks as if it is being not like sucked in, but like naturally being absorbed in that direction. That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool.
He takes off the glasses and he's actually just Superman.
How did you know my secret identity?
No, I was talking about Clark. Dr. Cogs. He's secretly Superman.
So yeah, that's what you see, Rufus.
Okay. I will wake everyone up and be like, all right, guys, it's morning.
It's morning.
Morning. Everything has been quiet and peaceful overnight, sounds like.
Sweet.
Cogs wakes up and goes, all right, well, pack up and head in, shall we?
Yeah, let me just check my compass real fast. And I'm gonna look down at my compass
And
of
it,
treasure finding.
and it points you towards magic items.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch is doing 360s.
360s.
I don't know. It's not like your party's a walking magical beacon.
Is it supposed to do that?
This one is, yeah. I was hoping it would point me to a fancier magic item than what we have on, but it's confused.
He's just gonna lean over and look over at it.
It is literally a compass that is. It cannot decide where it wants to point. It spins for a hot second, it points at you. Spins for another hot second, and spins at Rufus. Spins for another hot second, points at Bax. Spins another second, spins for again, points at Galley. And like when it points at someone, it doesn't like bing. It's like wah 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 wah.
Have you tried spinning with it?
I don't spin well. I'd probably get sick.
I was really hoping you'd try. I was. I would have paid money to see that happen.
So tempted.
Well, Doctor Carbs, lead the way.
God damn it.
Yes, let's go, Trident.
All right, Bax, what's your quick whip this time?
My quick whip.
Yes, for what to call the dude.
Oh, Charmin.
Why?
Why?
That's
Why?
the brand of toilet paper he uses. Okay.
He's ultra soft, guys.
God, I'm not drunk enough for this. I'm also not sober enough. Okay. All right. You guys start heading in towards the direction he had pointed last night. And like I said, after
There goes Carbs
Right.
with the bars again.
I might have had a minor stroke. Okay, so after about an hour or an hour and a half ish, you guys walk up into a I'm not gonna use the word opening, but there's an obvious separation between where the forest is and this glen, because as you walk up, the trees are very random and sporadic, and then suddenly there's a spot about 15 feet in front of this line of trees. There is a dense, and I am talking damn near tree trunk to tree trunk circle of trees. That is again about 15 feet in front of you guys. Sir Coddingtonsworth the Third chimes in and goes, if I ever had to guess, I'm guessing this is it.
I guess I would like to. I'm gonna scout around to see if there's a way through that thick line of trees.
Okay. You start doing your laps. Give me you give me investigation. Everyone else give me fucking give me nature, everyone else.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay then.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay then.
You start doing laps around there, Rufus, and every tree is about almost trunk to trunk.
Okay. No holes, nothing out of the obvious that I can see around that would.
No, the only differences you're seeing is in the bark pattern of the trunks, and at the higher end, the patterns of the branches coming off of the trees. That spacing between them, which is about, if you had to guess, 8 to 10 inches wide, is consistent the whole way around.
All right. I'm gonna be like, guys, do you notice anything odd?
They form.
My boots are dirty.
go. I mean, it's a circle, I guess, but no, nothing else.
Well, I don't see a way in without, damaging the trees. And I know one way to damage the trees.
I would recommend not.
You're gonna see Storm slowly put the axe back on his back.
I have heard bad things about those who damage or chop down these trees.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to damage them. Perhaps
What if we
climb?
plant more?
I was just gonna say maybe we could climb.
Could attempt to climb, I guess.
Unless anyone else has got better ideas.
Mine was destruction, so we can try climbing.
Okay. Rubs hands together. Okay, it can't be that hard, right? No, it couldn't be that hard. Just gonna walk up to a tree.
I will also try to climb a tree because I'm.
Okay. So as you walk up to the tree and you go to put your claw hands into it,
I was gonna say I was gonna be careful not to put my claws into it.
oh, okay, you're going clawless. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You go to put your clawless hand on it, and as soon as your hand touches it, the bark suddenly feels almost like obsidian. It is smooth as all get out, and also incredibly hard. You are fuck you. You are unable to get to plant a purchase on this tree.
Slick, can't even just knocks gently on it.
At that point, a few seconds after you knock on it, Rufus and Storm, you feel a rumbling at the ground.
It was just a light knock.
I get that.
How high up is the first branch?
Oh, fucking
Uh,
20, 25 feet.
All right,
Oh.
all right, all right. Now I gotta Google jump again. Standing jump.
I don't think you can make it.
This is a treant.
Standing jump.
I'm gonna look at Coagula and be like, does this look familiar?
What the fuck? God damn it.
Alright, so it is 3 plus your strength modifier.
I have never been here, so I don't know what should and shouldn't look familiar.
That makes my strength 8.
Didn't you say you did
modifier
a paper on this?
I did. It was a research paper on information I had gathered. I had never actually visited it.
What paper? What information did you gather?
I did research.
We must have gotten it somewhere.
So after about 20 seconds, you guys see a tree grow out of the ground, but this is not like, oh, it starts to sprout. No, it's a full ass tree coming out of the ground. Assuming Rufus and Storm step back.
Yeah, as I'm like trying to see if I can jump up there, it starts to move and I'll back up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab your collar and.
So it, again, as I said, you see emerging from the ground a tree, but it is not just growing from the ground; it is crawling out from the ground. In front of you stands an almost 12-foot tall treant. This tree looks to be old. Its bark is thick and tough. Very gnarled is not the right word, but like it's not super smooth. It has a lot of pieces that come off because of stuff from underneath growing and just kind of peeling the outside layers off. Its leaves are all in autumn colors. It probably has 70% of its max leaf capacity currently. But you do see in where you would expect a face to be, you do see 2 holes in a mouth of a treant. He looks over your group and goes, "What brings you travelers to my grove?"
The tree is talking. I know people said it, but I didn't think they meant it literal.
Is there a massive or something like really wide and magical here? Is there an item that possesses such thing?
I asked the question first.
That's why we're here. That there might be a magical item.
We came seeking
Sorry.
a magical item. That's it?
And we're escorting him, who is here for research, to understand this place better.
Or his
Oh.
car.
And this guy's name, don't worry about it. It's Potato.
I thought it was carrot.
I thought it was potato.
No, I thought it was kakarot.
Sorry, it's Spoons.
Aquaman. Oh, of course.
Nah, it's Aku.
Oh, that's right. It was Salad Fingers.
Are we done?
Yeah, sorry, I'm done.
Okay.
Yes.
And he likes rusty spoons.
What if this place does not hold a magic item you seek?
Well, then we simply go home.
So why not go home now?
We were told that we were supposed to help him with the research. Just look around.
So you wish to come in and look around?
Yes.
This is not something I just hand out.
That is understandable. What can we do to earn your trust?
Complete 3 small trials.
Okay.
The first trial shall be riddles. If you are able to complete the majority of them, I will let you move on.
Okay.
If not, these trees will hold you out until you take your last breath. Do you understand the terms?
I do.
Yeah.
Not in that you're not.
My wife always told me riddles, but it was never this dangerous. Fuck, if only I could remember them.
How about, can we buy back a...
Sorry, kids. Okay. The first riddle. I have roots that cannot be seen. I am taller than the tallest tree, yet I can be held in your hand. What am I?
One more time.
I have roots that cannot be seen. I am taller than the tallest tree, yet I can be held in your hand. What am I?
Can we talk together about this first before we give you an answer?
Of course.
All right, guys, I think it's a family tree.
I think it's actually a mountain.
I was thinking that it's life. Because it's roots that you
Shit,
can't
what do we do if we all have different answers?
I don't know. I was never good at this. My wife told me riddles. I could never understand them. I was just thinking life because roots you can't see, so bloodstreams, veins, something high, life. You can hold children. I guess I don't know.
Well, I was thinking it was a family tree because you could, like put it on a piece of paper, and the fact that like if you strung it out, if you have a long family,
What's
they could.
the last bit of it again?
I can be held in your hand.
Held in your hand, held in your hand. Do we have attempts, or do we only get one?
I will give each of you one attempt at an answer.
Okay. So,
If you guys want to go, I think it could be mountain. Mountains are the base of the mountain is usually under the ground you see.
But it has to be held in your hand.
But so you can present it to be like in your hand if you're from far away.
that is true.
That seems like something that would not be in a riddle if it was perspective.
I mean, if you think about it, you're holding a rock that's part of a mountain. You're holding it in your hand. I don't know.
I think I think it's gonna be something like this. But if you guys want to use your guesses, I can wait.
I'm just gonna belt out family tree.
That is one wrong guess.
Well,
Fuck. Okay. Do we really want to say mine? He's just gonna pace back and forth like.
I'm actually gonna turn over to the smart guy that's here for research. What's your thoughts on this riddle?
I am not a riddle. I am not a riddler. I am not a riddle answer. I am a researcher.
So
AKA,
you don't actually.
AKA the DM's giving you a middle finger. Figure the shit out on your own, fucker.
Roots that you can't see, higher than any tree, and you can be held in your hand. What is it?
It says taller than the tallest tree. I believe is
Oh.
how he worded it.
Yeah, taller than the tallest tree. So roots you can't see, taller than the tallest tree, and that can be held in your hand. Rufus, do you want me to say mine?
Yeah, if you want, yeah, I'm willing to give you a chance at any of your options before I go with my gut of old age.
Oh, great tree. What is life?
Apparently, we're playing Jeopardy now. Ah! Sorry.
I want to say life, I guess.
Mitri responds with, "That is two wrong answers."
I'm going to walk closer and speak up. There's lots of things that have roots I can't see. There's many things that are taller than trees. The biggest thing I can think of is our mountains.
Is that your guess?
My guess is a mountain.
That is one correct answer. God damn it, Rufus.
So that exact riddle was in a riddle book.
Yeah, well, I got a feeling the other two Chat GPT made up are probably not unique either, so...
I want an explanation for that one.
What? Playing a fucking game. No. Because you're not part of this game. Because you're not.
Certain heights.
Unless
Okay.
you count Yggdrasil. But yeah.
And Yes, sure, but real trees.
Yeah.
And then a mountain can be drawn on paper, and then you can hold it in your.
True.
Oh.
Okay. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm the weird kid that read riddles.
Why do I have a feeling Rufus is gonna guess this right off the bat? I just have a feeling.
It's all about the phrasing, so that's the key. Is listen to the phrasing
Yes.
specifically.
I can run but never walk. I have a mouth but never talk. I have a bed but never sleep. What am I?
I can run but never walk,
I have a mouth, but I never talk.
and I have a bed but I never sleep.
And Rufus already has the answer, I bet.
Is this the? Let me see.
Oh, it's the sea.
Close.
No,
It touches the sea.
touches the sea.
Like a canal?
More
No.
water than that.
A gulf?
What's more than a sea?
No, not more water than a sea. More water than a canal.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, gee, I have so much water in this little fucking fishbowl.
The ocean?
No, more water than a canal. Go one step up.
Once.
Now, an oar? No. A canal.
Yeah, Rufus,
Alright.
Rufus knows the answer.
I don't know what it is.
All right, what body of water has a bed?
The ocean and the sea. Like,
Do waterbeds exist?
is it a lake?
So what? It's running water that has a bed.
Oh, is it waterfall or something?
I was just gonna say time, but sure.
It's a
Nothing
river.
Nothing
Oh.
It's a river.
runs but never walks. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh.
Oh
but never-
God!
Hey, listen, you're the old one here, okay? You probably heard all these.
Probably wrote them.
It's a river. I go. It's a river.
He's
how do you-
crying because how like disappointed he is in everyone.
How do you know these riddles? Oh well, it's obvious. I wrote them. What?
I was around when they were created.
What? Did you make them or something? Shows the book. Shows his name. Well, actually, no.
The tree and fucking starts
Whoa,
bowing
okay.
Rufus.
I'm back. I'm not dead.
I'm
That's
not
good.
dead.
Yippee!
Holy shit! I don't know what just happened.
Were you just laughing so hard that you thought you died?
I thought I was.
Oh gosh.
No, I was laughing so hard, and then I got like I got so lightheaded, I thought I was about to fall out of my chair.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, mind you, I was hacking up half of that. So, you say river. Tree goes, that is 2 right answers. All right, last one. Ow, my head hurts. And watch Rufus get this immediately because he probably has read this one already. What is always hungry, devours everything, birds, beasts, trees, flowers, gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal.
And I
One more time.
know. Oh, I was gonna say time.
What is always hungry, devours everything, birds, beasts, trees, flowers, gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stone to meal.
I was gonna say radiation.
I think my wife told me this a while ago. It's been forever. My answer is time.
That is 3 correct answers.
Oh!
Oh my god! My listening paid off.
So there's two answers to this one, based off because it could also be rust.
No.
You
Rust,
can't rust birds.
birds, beasts, trees, and flowers.
Oh, got it. I missed that part. I remember the metals and steel and whatnot. I just that
Also,
second.
rust will not grind hard stone to meal. So,
Okay.
all right. Um.
Whew.
Okay. So the treant goes, and on that, I shall grant you access in. But there are still 2 more trials to complete prior to having access. And he just like shifts. He doesn't step, he doesn't do anything. He just slides backward. You see the trees like part, and it's weird because like they just meld into each other and get to become bigger trees. They don't move out of it, like they don't like domino or anything. It just and they just merge. It's fucking weird.
Did they put something in this honey water?
Yes, we did.
What?
Copious amounts of alcohol. No.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So the treant slides in, and I assume you guys are not far behind.
Yes.
Cool.
Following the tree.
Following the tree.
They slide in, and after about 20, 30 feet inside there, first off, after you guys cross that tree barricade, they shut back down and lock in effectively. And there's almost another barrier of trees that keep you guys from seeing further in. But again, 20, 30 feet in, the treant stops moving, and he waves his hand over the his arm parallel to the ground. And you see appear on the ground there are 3 pools of water. 1 orange, 1 yellow, and 1 green.
Should I mention I'm colorblind? No, I'm just kidding.
Rufus is like, don't drink the yellow one.
I wasn't planning to.
Wait, why would you drink the green one?
That's green. No.
Okay. Before we move further, I need you each to gaze into a pool. Please select a color and gaze into it.
I choose yellow.
I'll choose.
You
green.
guys can double up if you want. You don't each have to. Yeah, you don't each have to pick one color. You all can look in one color if you choose. But
I guess I'll choose green. It matches my eyes.
so yellow for Bax, green for Storm.
I will also. You said they were fall looking leaves on this guy originally.
Yes.
I will go with orange.
Okay, cool. This next part's gonna be a bit boring for everyone because it's all gonna be done in whispers. Okay, bye. I'm dying. All right. You get you get to go first there, bud.
Okay.
All right, so you chose yellow, correct?
Yes.
All right, so you walk over. Do you just kind of lean over in the pool? Do you kneel and lean in? What do you do?
Oh, I get down on my knees and hands and I look in.
Okay. So you look into the pool, and what you see is you see yourself, Storm, Rufus, and Galley, all chained up with not whatever, just chained up around the neck, wrists, and feet. You see these chains attached to a wall. You guys look to be very, very malnourished, undercared for. You guys are borderline slaves. You pan to the side. This vision pans to the side, and you see off in the distance, you see 5 ancient dragons. 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red, 1 green, 1 white. And you can see the blue one go, just cackle off in the distance and go, "Oh, we need some more arcane. Alrighty, I can handle this." Walks over. He grabs you and Galley's chains off the wall, drags you over into this crudely drawn in runic circle on the ground. You see him take 1 claw and like scrape a rune, and this horrible arcane energy ratcheting out funnels into you guys and out and into somewhere else that you can't see because you are currently writhing in just too much pain. And then you hear for a hot second inside your head going, "Why did I trust this motherfucker? Why did I trust this motherfucker? I should have taken care of him when I could." At that point, everything goes white in your vision, and you don't do this. Your body just kind of reacts from the whole vision thing. You fall into the pool. Upon falling into the pool, you pop out on the other side. This treant is standing there. Please do not share what just happened, any of it from start to finish with the group while I pull the other 2 in.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to pull you out and pull them in, okay?
Yep.
All right, okay. Hi there, bud.
Hi.
You picked orange,
Sure did.
which is real fun because I never had a chance. I don't know where there is a part of your backstory to pull from this. Wait, yes, you were a previous mercenary group, yes?
In a one, yeah.
Okay, cool, that works. I can bullshit something there. So, orange one, how do you gaze into it? Do you just lean over and look? Do you get on your knee, both knees, hands and feet, lay on your belly?
I will pretty much get my feet to the edge of the pool and look straight down.
Okay. So you look into this pool, and you see a familiar memory. It is a little mercenary. It was a little mission you and your mercenary group were on. It's you and a couple of your compatriots doing their thing. You know, whatever the mission was, find this person, kill this thing. It's kind of irrelevant in this conversation. But you see your party go through, they're doing their mission, everything's going good, and then trip. Something bad happened. And this is all something that's happened to you. I am reliving your history in this conversation. And trip. Something went haywire. There were more people than you were expecting. The beast was stronger than you were expecting. Someone betrayed you. I'm not sure. We never talked about this. But then it hooks in the back of your brain what is about to happen. One of the closest compatriots of this mercenary group, who you considered probably your best friend, one of your closest relationships, because I presume the ones you had with your parents were either estranged or non-existent because they might have been dead. But this person you had the most closest connection to, you remember, they don't make it out the end of this. You try to close your eyes and look away, but no matter what you do, you're always recentered back to watching this. You are forced to rewatch this botched mission where your compatriot chose to give their life to make sure the rest of you guys lived, instead of living, he chose to sacrifice to save you. And distinctly that one spot where this random arrow comes flying in from seen right through his heart, through his lung, and out the back of his chest. It just keeps replaying. Every time you blink, arrow comes in. Blink, arrow comes in. And after a handful of blinks, your body unbeknownst to you, you are not choosing to do this. No one's making you do this. Your body is doing it automatically. You fall into the pool. Splash. But as soon as you fall in, you fall out on another side somewhere, onto the ground, and in front of you is the treant. And on that note, I'm going to push you back into campaign chat. Please do not share what happened with Bax.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Storm.
Oh, it's me. Oh no.
Yeah, you chose green.
I chose green because it matches my eyes.
Perfect. So, how do you look into this pool? Do you just stand at the edge and look into it? Do you get on a knee, both knees, hands and feet, hands and knees, lay on your belly? How are we looking into the pool?
I'm just gonna stand like no. I'm just gonna get close as I can and lean over it.
Okay. All right. So you look into the pool, and you look in, and then this light just kind of shimmers and shifts into a war-torn battlefield. There is blood splattered everywhere, but it's not I take that, it's not a battlefield, it's a cave. It is war-torn. There is arcane there are arcane burns in the walls. There's acid splashes on the wall. There's fire burned into the walls. There's random pitted spots on the cave walls. There is energy burns on the ground. And then you look up, and in front of you, you see Galley, Bax, Rufus, just kind of staggered in front of you. And then in front of all of that, you see a dead blue dragon, ancient blue dragon, just laying there dead. And at that point, Bax turns around, looks at you, and goes, "Well, let's see if he was lying or not. Let's go find that revivification potion." And you start digging through this dragon's hoard, and suddenly Galley pops up and goes, "I think this is it!" And he holds up this potion above your head. And next thing you know, you blink, and suddenly you're at the burial ground of your former son, who died in your arms. Rufus kind of looks back to you and goes, You sure you want to do this?"
Oh gosh.
You gonna answer me there, bud?
He is sweating right now.
Yeah.
I want him back, but you can see Storm like tearing up now.
Mm-hmm.
If I do that, I'll just, who knows, he might go through a whole another world of pain.
It's your call. It's your family, not my family.
So, do I have the potion in my hand?
No, right now Rufus is standing kind of above where his casket would be buried with a shovel, and is about to penetrate the earth.
His casket?
His being your son's.
But he didn't get to live a full life. A parent shouldn't watch his son die. It should be the other way around. He's gonna hold out his hand for the potion.
At that note, Galley will hand you the potion, and Rufus will begin digging in the earth. You blink, and you see that his casket has been pulled from the ground, opened up, and in there lies your son. Some decay has set in. He's not as pretty as he was the day we put him under, but he's there. Yeah. You're sitting there with your son in a casket and a potion in your hand.
gonna pop the cork off. He's a desperate man, a desperate father. He's gonna pour it on the carcass.
As you pour it, you see the decay is undone. Color is brought back. His skin plumpens up as it begins to fill with blood and mucus and other fleshy things that are in humans. And you hear your son take a breath again. At that, your body, your real body, you are not pushed, you are not pulled, you are not. This is just kind of involuntary. Your body does this. You fall into the pool. You fall into the pool. As you fall into the pool, you then fall back out somewhere else, and in front of you, all you see is the treant. The treant looks at you and goes, most are faced with decisions to which reflect upon. Yours has no reflection required. Thank you for completing trial 2. On that note, I'm going to push you back up into campaign chat. Please don't discuss what happened with the other 2, all right?
Yep.
All right, okay, cool.
Alright.
Hi, buddy. You're back. You ready
Oh,
for
hi.
round? You ready for round 2?
There's a round 2?
There's a part 2. So,
Okay.
so as you come out of the pool, the portal, the puddle, whatever the fuck, and like I said, the treant is standing there. He looks down at you and goes, most visions can be persuaded depending on actions you take. I want to give you time to reflect on what you saw, on what might have happened, how it could change, potentially how that could be your best outcome. You're supposed to talk out loud and be like, oh my god, I had an epiphany.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be like reflection, like inward.
Yes, it is supposed to be inward, but it'd be more cool if you did it outwards with me and the DM, so that way I can make sure you're getting the point. Maybe.
Well, if it's supposed to be a personalized thing.
I just want to hear. I want your inner monologue to be externalized. That's what I want.
Okay, alright. Well, what is currently going through my head as we keep being captive by dragons and having issues, and if we keep ignoring them, I suppose we could potentially come worse things.
Okay. And at the completion of that thought in your head, which might be more or less elaborate, who the hell knows? Yeah, you hear the treant speak up and go, thank you for completing trial number 2. Many tasks in life require future or past reflection, and being willing to go through that shows a lot of inner reflection wisdom. He waves his hand in front of you, and then fade to black as I shift you away. Ha! Hey there, bud.
Howdy.
You ready for part 2?
Sure.
Okay. So, as you pop back out of the pool, there is a treant in front of you, like I said previously. And the treant looks down at you and goes, there are many pieces of our history who define who we are today. some painful, some joyous, some sad, some anger. I want to give you time to reflect upon the vision you saw before yourself and how it might build who you are today and who you might be tomorrow. So at this point, I had to explain it to Bax because I did that job. I would like to hear what Rufus's inner monologue is for a hot minute. Ish.
Okay, so of what I saw and where I'm at.
I guess what your inner monologue is after hearing the treants say what they just said. You saw what you saw. How does that define who you are today and who you might be tomorrow?
It's been a long time since that happened. Time has healed a lot of the pain for me. I still hold grudges against the faction that did this to my friend. But I'm too old to care enough for vengeance. I'm well past fury. I'm at contemplation. I'm at content. I'm content with what happened. It's been 40 or 50 years. And he's just going over like what he's like changed really since then, and he's just become less and less angry over time.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And he's just become an old man since it's happened so long ago.
Okay. After a few minutes of that inner monologuing, your brain just kind of starts to peter out from remembering that. The treant speaks up and goes, to look back at one's decisions with wisdom and knowledge and reflect on them in both a positive and negative light shows growth in many aspects of life. Thank you. And he'll wave his hand in front of you and fade to black. Okay.
It faded to black, guys.
Yeah. So at this point, he waves his hand in front of you all fade to black, and then you fade back out. And standing in front of you, you do see all three of you. By the way, during all of this, once you guys looked into your pool, you never saw anyone else until now. But at this point, the treant looks at you guys. And I'm just gonna read this because ChatGPT made this sound cool. The Grove has tested you and you have proven your strength, but I can grant you more than visions. I can give you power, knowledge, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. All I ask is a small offering. Sacrifice one of the Grove's sacred trees, and all shall be yours.
Sacred tree.
How do we sacrifice it?
At this point, Cogsworth speaks up and goes, I should mention in my research that I have heard of what happens with people who defile their trees here. We are talking anything from having our nightmares haunted for the rest of our lives, to cursing family lineages, to having great monsters reduce our city to rubble. Yeah, I don't think we should do anything.
This could be their trial.
Did I forget to tell you two that this was the pool thing was a trial?
I mean,
Oh,
you
I
said
figured it
that as
was.
the second trial.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there were three of you. I probably fucked up and forgot to tell. TLDR, before you faded to black, he said, "Thank you for completing the second trial." Waves hand, fades to black.
I'll be right back. I have to get something. It won't take long. It'll take
Okay.
just a minute.
No worries. So yeah, you guys get to contemplate if you sacrifice a tree or not.
So sacrificing a tree will get us more than what?
This treant says he can give you power, knowledge, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams if you sacrifice one of the trees sacrifice one of the grove's sacred trees. But Cogsworth said, bad shit happens to those who fuck with the trees.
So Rufus wants to ask the treant what type of sacrifice
I'm back.
needs to happen. Like what do you mean by sacrifice a grove's sacred tree?
Remove it from the ground. Whether that means cutting, digging, burning.
Any tree?
Any tree in our grove.
I would like to look for a little tiny sapling.
You look around and there's probably a tree no bigger than, a baseball bat's handle.
Do we plan on doing this? What if this is the trial? Like the last one.
Bax, you've been quiet. You there, bud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I'm willing to take the risk if you guys don't want to. I've lived a long, full life.
I don't know.
Did we ask what considered a sacred tree?
Yeah, so any end of the trees, and we have to, dig it up, burn it, chop it down, blah blah blah. That's sacrificing the tree.
But in return, something could happen to you.
Correct. He can give us power, knowledge, blah blah blah.
But I mean, like a downside to you. I mean, that's what I mean.
He didn't say anything about a downside, but that's what Four Cans said.
What from what?
What?
From what?
Did you just call him 4chan?
Fort Hands.
Fort Hands. Okay. I heard 4chan.
Yeah, he is the worst part of the internet.
From what Oskiara told me, I mean, it sounds like good research. Did you get it?
No, but I realized that after like 3 seconds after you finished that line, I'm like, oh, you're talking about him.
Doskiara, just put it reverse those 2 parts. I mean,
That's why I'm willing to take that risk, so you guys don't have to. So nothing can come bad to you guys.
I would really appreciate it though if you were to not have anything bad happen to you. Sure, I haven't gotten to know you guys well enough, but
What if it's a dead tree and we just sacrifice the last remaining husk of it?
Is there anything that looks a little wilted or withered around?
Give me a nature check there, bud.
Okie dokie. Nature. Give me a good one. That's not good.
You guys are aware there's numbers outside of single digits and almost 20s, right?
No.
There is not.
Okay.
We got 3 4s.
Yeah, you do not see any trees that look dead.
Shit.
How long do we have to make our choice?
Until you draw your last breath, choose to leave the grove. Time is a small factor of my life.
I go, time is becoming a bigger and bigger factor of mine.
I am aware of that, Mr. Bulletin.
I'm gonna look at Cog. Cog. So you say you've done research about this. If someone does this, what would happen to the person? What were the things that you mentioned?
I have heard family lineages have been cursed. Their nightmares have been haunted for the rest of their life. Their cities have been attacked by city leveling monsters. Some people have had their family farmlands turn acidic and hold no life. It's never been a good outcome for those who mess with the.
And do you know it to be only happens to the one who does the action, or the ones that are involved?
I've never discussed with a group that went in and came out with a negative response. Every group that's ever come out has come out and chose to keep the Grove's secrets to themselves.
Rufus, I'm not sure about this.
Rufus is, does more thinking, and he asks the tree, if I am forced to make this choice because my master wills it, would my master be the one that takes the downfall?
Oh wow, that's.
Making you think now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think I'm trying to think what you mean in this. Like,
We are required to pick up the articles, the armor from a big scary dragon.
Okay then.
Storm doesn't know this yet.
Dragon?
I didn't actually say that in character. I'm then making sure Kill knew what I was talking about.
That was not a character? Okay.
Yeah.
That was not a character. That was leading the DM into not putting together the dots. Those who make the action live with the results.
So in other words, if you make this action, you're gonna live with the results. So whatever you do might affect us.
Yeah, I'm willing to make that sacrifice as I'm within a decade left of my life.
Vax, you have anything to say?
I have no kin. I have no family left alive. I have had no children in my life. I am me. I'm not worried about most of those things that Professor Farnsworth said.
You motherfucker! Jesus Christ! Good news, everyone! Rufus just fucked you all! Nope, wrong one. Yeah. Good news, everyone! Rufus just cursed us for the rest of our lifetime! Oh boy!
I mean, I still think that a dead tree would probably be suffice. But who knows?
Couldn't find one. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know.
Yeah, I look around. Do I see any dead trees?
Give me a nature check. Yeah.
14.
You look around and none of them feel dead enough. There's bits and parts that might be a little dead or dying, but none of them feel dead.
Okay, is there one that seems like it's dying, like it's almost on the brink of death?
No, all of them seem to be at worst about 85 to 90% of the way there. I shouldn't say all.
I want to look down at the smallest of our troop and ask him if he notices any sickly trees as he's a. Yeah, I know. I'm the worst.
You motherfucker. You're gonna make me pull up Galley.
I have it pulled up already.
Oh, then roll a nature check as Galley.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Oh, he didn't roll nat 20. Okay. Sorry about that. Galley looks around and goes, from what I can tell, trying to get around the wordage by finding a dead tree to sacrifice, I don't think any of the trees here are dead enough. If it was my call, I don't think we should sacrifice a tree. I think not being cursed for the rest of our lives is a better value in whole than, we have enough money. We have magic items beyond God. And, we can find stuff out. We're smart.
you got strength in numbers.
You got a friend in me.
And I would really appreciate not to lose someone that I just met and I want to know more of. Especially with what I saw. That's all.
I would say at this point, you guys are free to discuss what you saw in your visions. Sorry, I didn't want you guys discussing what you saw because as you guys had your visions, they all kind of happened simultaneously. I was like, all right, well, I don't want, but yeah, if you guys want to fucking randomly discuss it now, you can.
What has you so worried, Storm?
Let me ask you this first. Do you know anything about a blue dragon?
Blue dragon. Yes.
Wait, do you know anything about a blue dragon?
Yeah, there's a blue dragon, there's a black dragon. Which one do you want to know about?
No. Let me rephrase that. Do you know a specific blue dragon?
There's a blue dragon that we
Have you ever
technically
met
work for right now.
You're on good terms?
No.
Were you chained up in yours? Were you chained up in yours?
No. It's just I think that dragon has something that I would like.
He definitely has something that you would like, actually.
And it's not.
I had it in my possession at one point.
Then you know what I'm talking about.
What
Yes. Yeah, I had the item in my possession. The blue dragon now has it. The blue dragon now wants us to get the rest of the pieces of everything. And that's why I asked if I'm forced to make this choice but because of my master, if my master gets the ill will and not me.
Rufus, here's the thing. In that vision, you were there. If you do this, I don't know if that will happen.
I probably still will be there. I might not live as long as I would have.
But I don't want you to chance that.
If I let you leave, it's my choice to make. My vision was I had to watch a good friend in my mercenary group die over and over again, and how it made me feel, and how it's been a long time since then. But time heals all wounds. I'm no longer angry at the people that did it. I'm no longer looking for revenge. I'm content. You guys will be content in the long run as well.
I'm not sure because of what I did in that vision. In that vision, I saw that blue dragon dead. Us over it. I think Gally was holding the potion. And the next thing I know, I'm by my son's grave. And I opened the bottle. And I saw him breathe again.
Well, yours was better than mine.
What was yours?
Whips and chains.
Huh?
I was tied up. We were all tied up, and me and Gally were picked to be basically sacrificed because we were arcade to this blue dragon. So yeah, I think it was pretty much cooler.
I wouldn't say cool because I did feel emotional. I felt really emotional. And not the good way.
Mine, at least, has been with me for so long that it wasn't a strong feeling anymore. As I've had to live with this memory for as long as some of you have been alive. So I'm willing to get the power and knowledge we need to maybe even this is what gets us the ability to kill that dragon, to make your vision come true.
Maybe.
But that's why I want you to leave, so I'm the only one responsible.
And what about Bax? And what about Gally? And what about Cogs?
You guys all leave. Once you guys are out of the grove, I will sacrifice the tree, gain the power that we might need to do it, and curse whatever family I have left. Which, as far as I know, is none.
What do you have to say
Oh, I
on
could
this?
be such a dick right now. Oh!
Well, you don't have any kids, do you? Rufus?
I don't have family left. I'm just an old man trying to make his way, learn more about my family tree, learn more about the history and where this necklace came from, which I found most of that information already. I'm content with my life.
Well, I see no problem with this.
Fair enough. If it's something that you want to do, then
I will make this sacrifice for all of you. I have been here a long time. I understand the consequences of my actions. And anywhere I have lived, I haven't lived for very long, so my hometown would be hard to pinpoint and for me to even care about. I'm willing to take the burden of this power, and if it costs me my life, it costs me my life. Even if it's, I live for another 6 months to help you guys make your dreams come true, or at least
Can't
make
curses
your
be lifted?
depends on the type of curse, but yeah. It's a 3rd level spell.
fireball. No. So be it.
We have the money that we could probably even pay a high-level priest of some major town to try to cleanse me.
We definitely could.
We could buy an entire church and make our own religion.
We could ascend to God.
Make up our own god and make everyone believe in it.
There you
Make
go.
For the absolute. No, just kidding.
Absolutely.
For the Emperor.
But yeah, I think you guys should leave, and I will sacrifice a tree and see what we earn, or see what I earn.
He'll just turn Rufus into the Emperor, and all of you will be Primarchs.
All right then.
I call Gilliman because he's still around.
You cheeky fucker! You're gonna kill me.
It's the goal.
Well, the rate you're going at, I'm gonna die before I go to bed tonight.
DM dies before Rufus.
Rufus is cause of death, actually.
Wait, no, that's the downfall. You breaking it is the DM's downfall.
No, he breaks it. He breaks the campaign. Fade black. There is no more campaign.
Oh man.
Well,
I
it's
become
burning.
one with the BBEG.
That'd be scary.
It could be because, whew,
Alright, well. I'm hoping that they, whatever they are, gives you fortune.
I'm hoping I can get either information or one of the items needed to help quell the blue dragon, or enough power to help take out the blue dragon, to make your vision come true, since yours was the only one that seemed almost happy.
It was.
Yeah. You lucky asshole.
Hey, you chose the wrong
Yeah.
color. Don't blame me. You all could have had lucky. Y'all could have had good ones if you just went green.
So I did.
Eyes.
So I had a 50-50 chance on mine. I was between green and orange, because orange, you said fall color leaves, so I'm like, oh, trees around me are already orange looking, so I'm like, all right, that might be what he's looking at. But green was just trees and nature, so that was the other one.
All right, so the three of you are gonna leave except for Rufus.
Mhm. Don't forget about carbs.
Don't worry, carbohydrates are gonna stay with you.
Well, Rufus, if something goes wrong and for some reason you perish a horrible, quick death, hopefully quick, it's been an honor.
I will give you one of my sending stones that I have in my backpack. I will reach out to you if anything goes wrong and I can't make it out.
Rufus, I didn't get to know you much yet, but thank you. And if something does happen to you, let me be the one to bury you.
If it happens quick, I'll be in here, and you probably won't be able to get to me, and I'll become fertilizer for all these trees around me to make them grow stronger and stronger with all of the magic that will leak out of all of my armor.
Yeah, Rufus is
You'll
a
be
walking magic bomb.
I
Yeah,
guess
but
you'll
now
be
that you
doing.
say that, do you have any of the god-killing armor on you?
Wait, what?
Nothing, Storm.
Wait,
No.
wait.
I have the amulet we just got, but none of the god killing armor because the dragon took it.
Oh,
But I do have the sunstone amulet, which I will hand over.
so wait, the Sunstone amulet and Ascending Stone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have one of my pair of sending stones, so I can like reach out to you. We now have walkie-talkies.
Reach out and touch me. Okay.
And sending stone is just making sure it is same plane of existence. Yeah, it's pretty much. We can talk as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
So the three of you step out then?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
I force Scally to follow them.
No, you go with them!
No.
Okay. You watch them disappear behind some trees. Rufus.
I go to that sapling that I found earlier.
Okay.
I
Rip it
immediately
out
use
of
a stunning stone. Just checking to see if this works.
Roger.
Wait, who's Roger?
Yeah, who's Roger?
Is that another name for dogs?
No, but yeah, yes, this works.
Unfortunately.
I will rip up the sapling and put it into my bag of holding.
Okay. You do that. And everyone roll initiative. No, you feel the ground beneath you shudder for a second. And the treant looks at you and goes, I have spent many a decade watching over this grove. No one has dared to try and remove a tree from my ground. You are the first. And I am not a liar or a deceiver. Knowledge, power, wealth. It is all at your access. And at that
Sure.
note, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say the only thing I would ever want is knowledge and power.
Yeah, I know. At that note, I am gonna fade to black because I need to figure out what the fuck Rufus wants, which is gonna take me 2 weeks to contemplate. So I'm gonna call the session there.
I will send you the item I want.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to the